Okay, a lot of you are confused between perimeter and area. Okay, so I'm hoping that this video will straighten that out. By perimeter, we mean the distance, or to be more precise, the shortest distance around a shape. Okay, so let's say we have a square like this, where the side is, actually let's not use 4, where the side is 5 centimeters. If we start at one point here, so by the way, because this is a square, all of the sides are going to be 5. And if we start at one point, and if we go this way, and then this way, and then this way, and then this way, how far did I travel? Okay, so that's what we mean by perimeter. I went 5 this way. Okay, I went 5 this way. I went 5 this way. I went 5 this way. And then I went 5 this way. Okay, so basically I'm adding 5 4 times. Okay, or that's the same thing as saying 5 times 4, which is 20 centimeters. Okay, so that's the perimeter of a square. How about a rectangle? Let's say that this side is 6 centimeters and this side is 4 centimeters. If I go around the rectangle, so I moved 6 this way, I moved 4 this way. If I go this way, it's going to be another 6 because it's the same as this side. 6 this way, and then if I move this way, it's going to be 4 because it's the same as this side. So I've moved 6, and then 4, and then 6 again, and then 4. Okay, and because, let me use different colors for the different sides here. The blue side of the rectangle here are the same, and the red sides are the same. The red sides are the same. Let me write the blue measurement in blue. So the blue, 6 is blue, 4 is red. Okay, so the blue side, or the 6s, there are 2 blue sides, right? There are 2 blue sides here. So that's why we do 2 times 6, and then plus, there are 2 red sides. There are 2 red sides, which are both 4. So we do 2 times 4. Okay, and that equals, what, 12. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 2 times 4 is 8. So that's 20. Oh, it turns out that it has the same perimeter as our square. So that's what we mean by perimeter. We mean the distance around the shape. Now, there are formulas for both squares and rectangles. For square is 4 times s, where this is s, because there's 4 of those. And for rectangle, it's going to be 2 times the length, plus 2 times the w. But even if you forget the formula, just think of the perimeter as the distance around. We're going around the shape. This is the perimeter. We're going around the shape. So even when you get a really weird shape like this, you can still find the perimeter if you know the concept of perimeter. So let's say this side is 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters, 5 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 4 centimeters, and 5 centimeters. Okay, and we want to find the perimeter of this shape. So just remember, perimeter means going around the shape. Okay, so we went 3 3 centimeters, right? And then we went 5 centimeters. And then we went 4 centimeters. It's 4. And then we went 6 centimeters plus 6. We went 4 again plus 4. We went 5 plus 5. And then we went 3. Right? So we're just adding up all the sides to get the perimeter. So our answer here, there are 2 5s. So this is 10. There are 2 4s, so that's 8. There are 2 3s, so that's 6. Okay, so that's 10 plus 8 plus 6 plus 6. Okay, so that would be 30 centimeters if you go all the way around. So in this case, we didn't even need to use the formula. Okay, we just need to know the concept of perimeter, which means just adding up all the sides. Okay, so that is perimeter. Now, what is area? Let me erase my board here. Area is the square unit inside a shape. Okay, what do I mean by square unit? So I mean, like, so if we're talking in centimeters, it's going to be a centimeter squared. So that's 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. So basically think of area as the inside. Perimeter is outside. Area is inside. Okay, this is the important concept. So when we're talking about area of a square, let's use the same square that we had before, the 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter square. How much stuff is inside? Okay, we're not doing the outside, we're doing the inside now. So another way of saying this is how many of these squares can you put inside here? Okay, so if you put the squares inside here, because this is 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter, we can put 1 here. We're gonna be able to fit 5 this way, right? Because it's 5 centimeters. Okay, we're gonna be able to fit 5 centimeter. Let's use alternating colors here, so that's easier to see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. Okay, so we can put 5 squares this way, and we can also put 5 squares this way because it's also 5 centimeters that way. So we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, they don't look even, but they should be even. Okay, so if I fill like each of these rows with squares as well, how many of the squares can I put inside? And you can get that by just simply multiplying this length here, multiplying this length here, which is 5, by this length here, which is also 5. Okay, so to get the area, we're doing 5 times 5, which is 25. And the unit is going to be centimeters squared, because we're talking about squares now, not length, when we're talking about area. Okay, so the basic concept of area is, I think it's easiest to see if you have a rectangle. And then again, let's use the same rectangle that we had before. 6 centimeter by 4 centimeter is we want to get the inside value. How many squares can we put inside, or can we fit inside here? And to get that, basically you are just multiplying this length here by this length here. Okay, so for the rectangle it will be 6 times 4, which is 24 centimeters squared. Okay, so that's the difference between area and perimeter. The perimeter talks about the outside, so let me underline the perimeter here with red. The perimeter talks about the outside. Okay, let me use green for the area. The area talks about the inside. Okay, perimeter is the outside part. Outside part, perimeter. Inside part is the area. Okay, let's try some examples with a more complicated, I guess not complicated, but a more less intuitive shapes than squares and rectangles. So a triangle. Actually, I'm not going to use a right triangle. So let's say I have a triangle. Okay, and let's say that this side is 6 centimeters, this side is 8 centimeters, and this side is 7 centimeters. Okay, for the perimeter, so I want to discourage you from memorizing formulas for perimeter. I think it's much easier if you understand the concept. For the perimeter, you just simply add all the sides. 6, okay, this is perimeter. 6 plus this side is 8 plus this side is 7. Okay, just simply add all the sides for perimeter. Okay, and that's going to be 21 centimeters. And remember, for area of a triangle, again, it's the inside part by area. And for area, you need to know the height here. So I'm just going to say that's 5 for now. And if you multiply the base times the height, and remember, for triangles you need to divide by 2, so you have to do 8 the base times the height, which is 5, and then divide by 2 or multiply by 1/2. Okay, so that's going to be 20 centimeters squared. B times H times 1/2. Okay, so that's for a triangle. Now how about for a parallelogram? Parallelogram, again, you need the height for the area. So let's say that this is 3 centimeters, this side is 10 centimeters, 10 centimeters, 3 centimeters, and let's say that that's 2 centimeters. Again, for the perimeter, just add all the sides. 3 plus 10 plus 3 again plus 10. Okay, that's going to be 26. And then for the area, which is the inside, for parallelograms, it's the same as rectangles. You just do that times that. So area is going to be 10 times 2, which is 20. Forgot to write units here. This should be centimeters squared. This should be centimeters. Okay? So please don't confuse area with perimeter. The perimeter is the outside distance. The area is the inside.